A year ago, when I was 29, a little bit younger, I changed my life completely. I moved from St. Petersburg to Barcelona, Spain, and when I say I left everything behind, I mean everything. Except one thing, my husband. He came with me, and my knowledges and skills had been taken, but the rest, like my family, career, friends, projects, my finances, my support system, salons, gyms, all stayed back in St. Petersburg. So here I am, 30 years old, starting from scratch, in a new country where I can hablo español un poco, pero no bien. Is it even possible to start a new life at your 30? Because let's be real, this feeling isn't for people who just move. It's sometimes you're right where you've always been, and you still have this feeling to change your life, change everything. You know, on one hand, it's pretty cool. It's a fresh start, a totally blank slate. But on the other hand, the life you spent 30 years building, especially the last 10 years of your adult life, it pulls you back. You find yourself thinking, oh my God, everything was so comfortable there. I was so established. Why did I do this to myself? But here we are. This is a new reality, and you have to work with what you've got. That's why today we are talking about how to actually start from scratch at 30, because it can feel a whole lot harder. So, to start your life over, the first step is some brutally honest self-analysis. You have to figure out what you don't like about your life and what you love right now. Is it your location? Is it your relationship? Is it your friends? Is it your career? Is it your finance? Or do you just feel that your life is total mess, or maybe you're completely burnt out? When we look at all of this, we start to see what's working and what isn't. And that it becomes clear what we want to keep and what we need to go. This is where I love to use a tool called the Wheel of Life. It breaks your life into different areas, usually 8 or 10, like career, health, relationships. You rate your satisfaction in each area from 1 to 10, and wherever you see those low scores, that's usually what's making you the most unhappy. That's the area that screams for a change. The second, and probably the most crucial step, is to clearly define what in your life even means to you, to me, to you, to everyone. Because if you don't know your destination, you're never going to get there. A bright, cool, awesome life sounds amazing, but what it is? How does that specific look like for you? Is it financial freedom, perfect relationship, healthy fit body, creative expression, traveling the world? You need to get specific about what you are aiming for. At once you know where you're going, you can start mapping out the steps to get there. We'll dive deeper into this wheel of life in the next episode. But for now, here's the key thing. The huge goal of starting a new life from scratch can be completely paralyzing. You have to build new habits one by one. Seriously, just focus on one thing per week. If you try to do everything at once, you will be overwhelmed and burn out and quit everything. So look at your wheel of life. Which area has the lowest score? Let's start there. For example, health. You can make an appointment this week. Next week, get more vegetables in your food. Then you can go to the gym or just start going for runs. Small steps. Honestly, the idea of starting over is terrifying because it feels like your foundations are crumbling. I mean, when I first got here, if I didn't have my husband, I have no idea what I would have done. You need an anchor, a strong support system. It is my husband for me. So, to start over, you have to break your life down and figure out what you are going to build new foundations. For me, the number one priority was community. I desperately needed to build a great community here, my friends, because old one was back in my city and I had 0 friends here offline. For me, that was the most important thing. Social support is everything. We are social creatures, and in a new city, new connections are vital. I mean, am I just going to talk to my husband 24/7? No way. So, my advice here, if you want to change your social circle, find your people, join clubs, go to events, find meetups for things you're interested in. Here in Barcelona, a lot of people speak English. There are tons of internationals, and even your native speakers are going to be here. It makes it easier to find your tribe. Starting life from scratch is about knowing where you want to go and taking small, confident steps in that direction. And your most important support system has to be yourself, and then the people you intentionally choose to bring into your new life. So tell me, what does it mean for you starting life from scratch? Or which area you want to work with for the next month, for example? I would love to read your stories, and in the next video we are going to do a deep dive into Wheel of Life. I'll show you exactly how I use it to create a concrete action plan and actually track my progress. It's going to be super helpful. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, give this video a like, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss it. I'm Ksenia, and on this channel we are building our best life after 30. See you in next episode.